welcome back to my YouTube channel HTML with Adhya. I know it's been a long time, but yes, I'll be trying to make regular content from now on. So let's hope you enjoy. So today in this video, we're going to be learning how to add videos on HTML web page. By adding videos, I mean YouTube videos because adding videos on HTML can be a little tough, but the way it can be made easier is by uploading the videos first on YouTube and then uploading that on the HTML web page, and that's what we will be learning how to do. So let's get started. So how to add videos in HTML. The easiest way is to first upload it on YouTube. As I said right now, while uploading you get an option where you can specify whether you want it visible just to you, which is called private, or everyone, called public. But you can select private since it's your personal video and you maybe want to just add it on your website and that's it, and don't want it to be visible to everyone on YouTube. So you can select the option which is called private, and then you get this YouTube will display an ID like this, and when you save or play a video. Or you can also, let's discuss that option later on, like how you can make it more easier. Well, you can use this ID and refer to your video in the HTML code, but make sure to add this before. Oh, sorry. So you have to add this https://www.youtube.com/embed/ and then this code, that whatever code you get. This is just for an example. Okay, now in short, these are the following steps to add your video in HTML web page. You first upload the video to YouTube, and then according to you choose the option whether you want to make it public or private, and then you take note of the video ID. Define an iframe element in your web page. So the iframe element is stated over here. It means inline frame, which is an HTML element that loads one HTML page into another, while obviously YouTube video is in another HTML web page, right? Because YouTube is also made using HTML, and then you're loading that thing into another web page of yours, which you're making by HTML. So you're going to be using iframe, right? And then the src attribute point to the video URL. Then you use the width and height attributes to specify the dimension of the player. So obviously how much is the width, how much is the height. You won't specify that because sometimes what happens is that you have the video and then you have text beside it, so you might want the video to be smaller. You can also specify whether you want to give the option of full screen to the users or not, and there's so much we can talk about in that. And if you want to add of course any other parameters to the URL. Okay, now to make your job easier, you can choose the embed link option on YouTube, which already has the coding. So first let's start with the coding. So this is the basic format that we're following for now. It's like the first step, and then we'll obviously be adding a lot of stuff. So we have the iframe width, which is 420, and height is 315. Now we have to add the src, and then obviously we close the tag. Now for the src, we'll be taking my YouTube video. Let's choose this one. Yeah, share, copy. Let me go here. But if you remember, as I said before, you get a code, right? For me, the code right now is this one. But then what do we add before this? This was a note. Yeah, this thing. That's what we have to add over here. So I'll delete whatever is there before because it's of no use for me. And perfect, right? And now let's see how we run a real code. So I have a file over here, like a folder, which is for HTML, and that's where I'll be making my code document. So I'll first take a text document. Let's call it hello.html. I'll open it and I'll copy this thing. But don't forget, there's a format that you have to follow. So you have to specify it for the code that where your HTML is starting, where your body is starting. So that's what you have to do. HTML first, then body tag. So you can be specifying this is where my HTML is starting, this is where I have to like run the algorithm, then this is my body, and then you close the body tag that okay, this is where my body is ending, so you have to stop running, and this is where my HTML is ending as well for now, right? And I'll go to file, save as hello dot. I just make sure to write it again just in case it doesn't like make any mistake of saving it. Yeah, save, and I got it here. Let's run it. Oh, I think there might be a mistake. Let's see. That's how we learn, guys. It's normal to make mistakes. Yeah, there we go. We didn't erase this, sorry. Now we're gonna save it again. Hello.html. Save. Yes, that was the wrong one, so we're gonna replace it. See, it works now. So this was the height and the width that was specified, so according to that it made this video. Now let's go to more options that we can add on. Now if you want to make your job easy, you can choose the embed link option on YouTube, which already has all the coding, all the parameters, and obviously you can change it according to you, but this is going to give you a format so you don't have to code yourself and you can save yourself a lot of time. So how you get it is embed, and see there's entire, obviously the HTML and the body part, that's what you have to do, but then it has the iframe attribute. So iframe, there's width, there's height, and the width and height is the one which you usually get on YouTube. So that normal height, that's what it has specified. So if you want the same feeling as YouTube, if you want your user to have the same feeling as the YouTube, that's what you can do. So there's src, and over here you can see they've already added the part that I wanted you to add. So I changed it later on because that was the link option, the normal link option when you share it, obviously. So if you want to share it on WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever app, that's the option that you use. And since obviously the people you're sharing it with is not something they're gonna view on HTML, that's a normal link option. But however, this option is specifically made when you want to add something on HTML. That's why they already have that thing saved as embed code, right? Then there's a title, frame border, allow, autoplay, picture in picture, and now if you want to allow them full screen, so like if you would see here, this was the wrong one, there's the full screen option. No, it actually doesn't work. It's unavailable because I do not specify whether I want my user to have a full screen option. That's why it's not allowing me to have a full screen option. However, in this code it says allow full screen option. So right now let's take the basic coding which we have studied and paste it over here. Okay. HTML body, iframe width is there, so src is there, title is there. I don't want the frame border. Do I want this? I don't want this. I don't want this. I don't want this. We'll keep it from here. Picture in picture, web share, allow full screen, and end iframe. Sorry, yeah, that's perfect. And then end of body and end of HTML code as well. We go to save again, save as, let's say run 2.html. Okay, save. Perfect. Now you have the full screen option, you have everything. It's just like a normal YouTube video, right? Now let's see what other things we have to learn. Now if you want the video to be autoplayed for your user, so you don't want the user to just go to the page and like read everything and then play the video, but you want them to see the video as soon as they come without them getting the option to actually play it, you have the autoplay option. But you don't want them to be annoyed by the sound at the same time, you know, the sound is playing on the background but they have to read at the same time, so it's not a good user experience. So then there's something you can do. So in the src attribute, after adding the link to the video, put a question mark and add autoplay equals to 1 and mute equals to 1. So let's see how we do that. Where's my code? Here. So over here, after this code, I'm going to add question mark and add this. Let's see. Save as, run 3.html, save. Perfect. Now see, it autoplayed for me. I didn't have to do anything and it's on mute as well. And obviously it's my option. If I want to unmute it as well, I can do that, but it's gonna be unmuted so that it gives a user a good user experience and you kind of respect their privacy as in if they don't want it to be heard out loud, right? Now next, if you want the video to keep on playing on loop, then after autoplay 1 and mute equals to 1, you can add loop equals to 1. So let's do that as well. Okay, make sure there's no space. Okay, that's what we did wrong before as well, but it's fine, we learn from mistakes. I'm gonna do this as run full. I'm doing it on different like versions so that later on we can come and view how much we changed and like how much we upgraded. Actually, it's good to see that. Well, now if you don't want your users to have the player controls, then you can add controls 0, and however if you want them to have it, which is default setting, which is ultimately like, even if I did not specify it over here, now if you would go to run full, I would still get the player control because I didn't specify whether they are gonna have it or not, so it's gonna be default. However, if you don't want them to have these controls, then you can say controls 0. So let's see how we're gonna do that. Controls 0. Oh, okay. And then file, save as, run 5, yeah, .html, and save. Then we go and then we play it. So they don't have the player controls anymore. However, they can obviously pause and they can move it ahead with the arrow key, but they won't have them down there. Oh yeah, that's it for this video. Wow, this was kind of interesting, and it was easy to add videos on HTML web page through uploading it on YouTube first and then uploading it on HTML. So I think I would prefer to do that, but however, we can obviously explore other methods of how we can add videos. Even though they're a little complicated, it's good to know them. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, share with everyone, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to comment down below. It's a comeback after so long, and I would love to read all of your comments. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care and bye bye.